Don't you ever talk back to me again! I'm your father, goddammit! Sorry I had to hear that. Goddamn machines acting like they know what's good for them. They don't know anything about anything. It's fucking annoying as shit. Alright. Let's get back into the swing of things here. Very good, very good. What the hell is that at the top? Oh my god. No. Cut that. Oh my goodness. That's not gonna piss me off at all. Alright, we should be good now, though. I promise. I'm gonna get this to work today. Alright, I think we're alright. Let me just get the chat. Oh my god. Thank you, boss. Alright, Yantin Apartments, here we come. Big push for Shenmue 2, man. Shenmue 3, actually, to come out. Real excited about it. Has the podcast come out yet? I've been looking for it. I haven't been able to find it. Oh, here we go.
あんたたちもしつこいね。あたじゃ立ち退かないって言ってるだろ。
なんだとこのババア。下手に出りゃ息になりやがって。いや、うわ。
あんたはこの間の。
なんだてめえは。
お前たちが例の地上げ屋か。
やろってのかてめえ。やろ。
I do want to fight. Come get it. This motherfucker doesn't know what he's up against. Don't you know I was punching trees earlier? I was straight up punching trees. You can't punch a tree and then punch a human and have it feel the same. It doesn't feel the same. It's like punching a soft, meaty pillow. I was punching fucking bark. I was cleaning leaves off of a tree, bro. Get up. Oh, I almost made that look MLG. Legit. Kidney punch. Sweet.
あんたこいつらの仲間じゃなかったんだね。
え
で、何の用だい？
ケイカさんって人が4つの部徳を知っていると聞いて。こう、タン、カイは分かったんです。
You should have seen me the first time. I got my ass whooped. Like straight up. Like, oh my, it's like that.
私がケイカさ。
あなたが？
なぜ私を助けたんだい？
なぜって当たり前のことです。
正しいことのためにためらうことなく行動すること。
I'm pretty sure the guy she hit is gonna be pissing blood.
待ってください。それはなんていう？
さあ、忘れちまったね。知りたかったら文武病のカーン様にでも聞いてみな。
文武病のカーン様。
Alright, now we gotta go ask the guy who originally told us to go look for these four wood. and then we'll be able to, you know, do our thing. Do our thing. Told you, man, it's not hard. It's not hard to beat the shit out of people when you've been punching trees all day, which is what Ryo's been doing. That tree over there. Geekathan. Wow, that's a meeting I'd love to have. I think it'd be funny just to have Andrew run around and be like, somebody stole my idea, have you seen it? And just, you know, going from booth to booth telling people about it and have like kind of you recording the whole, you know, the whole thing. And then, like, you could make, you know, the Twitter account, and you could post on the Twitter account, here's Media 3, you know, somebody stole my idea, can't believe it, it's already on Steam, look at this is unbelievable, have you seen it? And, you know, you can kind of go about it that way. That would have been cool. I kind of think to, like, how, you know, Keith Apicary approaches things, you know, Nathan Barnett, I don't know if you've ever heard of him. He kind of just approaches it from, like, a, you know, he kind of covers the event, but, I mean, he looks for ways to kind of get kicked out, so, I mean, that's the extreme end of it, but you know, he just looks to find a way to make a spectacle of himself. You know, just have fun with it. Plus you're close, you know. What's it, only in Los Angeles, I think? It's in LA, right? I just crashed it. He's my homie. I love him. I wanted to meet him for a while. He was up in Philly, and I was so close to going down. In fact, yeah, I haven't played any of the Assassin's Creeds, like the new ones. I used to be big into those too. I played the first one and the second one. Yeah, man, just crash it. Just be like, whatever, you know. Going to LA, make it like a weekend thing. You'd be like, yeah, make it a weekend trip to LA. You get like a get up and everything. Not really a lot of planning involved. It's kind of impromptu, and you just fucking go nuts, you know? Just become the character. Oh my god. I'd help film it too if I were in the area. Of course, I'd have to buy a plane ticket. Still not done with school. School's still going. School's gonna be going until June 18th. I want to kill myself.
すいません。
ああ、何？今は一般の人は入っちゃダメだよ。
カウン様に会いたいんだ。
ああ、お参りなら大掃除が終わってからだよ。
That's nothing a wig can't take care of. Wig and some makeup.
まずご奉仕するんだね。
Perfect.
ご奉仕。
If they can make those kids from Epic Rap Battle look like fucking Walter White and Grimes, Sheriff Grimes from Walking Dead, we can make you look like Andrew from the game. Little spirit gum right here. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna cheat because the walls have all the wood on them, but I know where the one I want is. It's right here. Nope, not there. Turn. There we go. That's the truth, brother. I am way more sick of it than the kids are.
これは義正しいことのためにためらうことなく行動すること
Alright, we found our fourth wood.
これがケイカさんの言っていた4つ目の武徳か
分かったようだ4つの武徳とは光、丹、海、そして義だ。
老子はもしかしてあなたでは
会いたいわけ。
修験達って人を探すのに当李将老子を頼れと言われたんです。
修験達。
親父が蘭亭に殺されたわけを修験達は知ってるんです。
君は父親の仇を討つ気なのか。
誓ったんです。
あなたが邪道に落ちると知ってお父さんは喜ぶのかしら。邪道とは人の道を外れるということよ。仇討ちも人殺しであることに変わりはない。つまり邪道とは。
あんたと話してるんじゃない。俺はこちらの老子と。
老子はこのお方だ。
え
4つの武徳の中で
Yo, man, I'm really good at Choo Choo Rocket. You don't even understand. You can't beat me in Power Stone, son. Alright, so Li Xiaotao is a woman. Haven't seen that twist before. God damn. She's a hot woman, though. Not gonna lie. Oh, this is gonna be a joke right here. Watch
かかっ
this.
てきなさい。
え
あなたの空腹がどれほどのものか試してあげるわ。
よしてくれ。俺は女相手に戦う気なんてない。
遠慮はいらないわ。それで本気なの？
畜生、なぜ一度も。
やる気がないの？
This woman is too fast. She's making me look so silly.
くそ。
もうおしまいかしら？
Stop moving around so much.
ここが転結よ。簡単に相手の動きを封じられるわ。私がその復讐の相手ならあなたの命はもうないわね。
これは
どうせ行くあてもないのでしょ。
いや、俺は。
後でその地図の場所に来なさい。門限は11時よ。いいわね。
当李翔老師。
周英でいいわ。孔周英。
That's
そ
not
れが私の
Shuhei,
本名よ。
that name. That's
一緒に来たかった
Shujing.
らついてきなさい。
Now the cool thing about the Dreamcast is I could just do this and lock onto her and just let her walk. And wait till she gets to her destination.
「ここの207号室よ。
え？
来なさい。
Oh, we're going into her apartment. You know what happened when a girl takes you home, don't you? Yeah. That's why Li Xiao Tao over here, she taking me right up into her room. All snap. She gonna take that blue dress off. She been wearing that all day. Some people say she look like Chung Li. I know that ain't true. She's just rocking it like a lady should. Damn! I was supposed to talk to her before I just walked up in her room. Whoops.
この部屋よ。
は
入りなさい。
ここって周英さんの部屋ですか？
そうよ。何か問題ある？
いえ、でも俺がここに泊まるってことはその
We gonna be in the same room staring at each other in the middle of the night. Oh yeah.
何考えてるの？あなたはソ
You
ファ
know
ーで
how
寝
this is
るの。
going down. You want to do it on the couch, do you? Oh, freaky girl.
まあいいか。
All right, I'll start. I don't have a Barry Manilow voice, but man, if I did, that whole bit would have been a lot funnier. Stop being weird, Rob. I can't help it. Okay. So this is where we kick over to the second disc. Okay. Before we do that, we gotta save the game. Alright. I fucked up the first time. Instead of doing that, I just decided to move over to the first disc, the second disc. And I took the first disc out because I was so excited. More or less so drunk. Jason! Jason! Oh, I love that. Let me switch discs. This is kind of how I got this game, through semi-emulation. So, yeah, I could say I got into some emulation. Listen to this song. This is new. Oh no. It's Japanese Pippi Longstockings!
おはようございます。葉月亮さんですよね。私、周英さんのお手伝いをさせてもらって
You keep a slave, Shuhei?
名です。周英さんからの伝言なんですけど、文部病の書庫にすぐ来てくださいって。
文部病の書庫？
あ、私が出ます。もしもし。あ、はい。わかりました。周英さんが早く来るようにって。じゃあ、私はこれで。
あ、
いけない。ごめんなさい。それじゃあ、失礼します。
Some weird shit happening here. Oh, I forgot. That messes with the capture area. Whoopsie. It's trying to make it bigger so that I could see it.
来たわね。
Oh, hi,
おは
yo.
ようございます。
おはよう。
ああ、どこへ？
黙ってついてきなさい。
はい。
Yeah. Books. No.
ここの本を虫干ししてほしいの。
虫干しって俺が？
あなたの他に誰かいる？
修験達のことを教えてくれるんじゃないんですか？
止めてもらっておいて文句を言うつもり？
あ、わかった。やればいいんだろ。
No, don't beat up my ass, dude.
いえ。
じゃあ頼むわね。
じゃあ早速お願いします。
あ
ここに積んである本を一
Tell me
山
what
ず
to
つ
do.
外の台まで運んでください。並べるのは私がやりますから、あなたは運ぶだけで結構です。ご奉仕は昼の12時までですが、全部運んだらそこでおしまい。頑張れば早く終われますよ。
あ、わかった。
どれも貴重な本ですから落とさないように。じゃあ頼みましたよ。
やるか。
Oh, shit.
さあ気をつけてください。貴重な本なんですから。
すまない。
What's up, my man? What's up, ZB?
その調子その調子。
Moving some books in Shenmue, baby. These old books can't move themselves, you see. Welcome
その
to
調
the
子で次を
chat.
頼みます。
Oh, don't want to run too fast. Spook, you're such a hospitable human being. I love it. Not like the people I normally
その
have to
調子そ
interact
の
with.
調子。
Mister! I don't get this shit. This is what gave me my Call of Duty Twitch reflexes. Don't hate on the QTEs, man. It's not the whole game, it's part of it. Go to a table, Ryu, you drunk! He's drunk,
その調子で次を頼みます。
for sure. Alright, just try to move these a little faster here. Shit! That's what it is! I think if more COD pros played Shenmue, they'd understand. We just had QTE training. Oh. The reaction times be sick. People get melted. Don't you dare. Okay, good.
さあ次をお願いしますよ。
It has a little bit of everything, this game, you know? A little bit of Sims, a little bit of RP, a little bit of fighting, a little bit of mystery, murder mystery, a little bit of Chinese and Japanese, Asian culture, I guess you could say. Some people are big into that, you know? I'm not big into it, but I do enjoy it.
どんどん持ってきてください。
Tell me what to do. I'm not your slave. Okay. Alright. Pick up the pile. Pick up the... Rio. Work with me, baby. Work with me. Come on. Dang. For real. Oh my goodness. The shit I have to put up with is just...
もっと慎重に運んでくださいよ。
It's not even the kids as much, it's more the parents. Or the lack of, in some cases, that really gets to me, you know? It's more like...
さあ、次をお
For
願
a
いし
kid,
ま
at
す
least I
よ。
could think to myself, oh, they'll grow out of it, or, you know, whatever. When I talk to a parent, they either expect you to work miracles, which in some cases just doesn't, you know, doesn't play, or in other cases, they don't realize what they're doing is wrong and they enable everything, you know what I mean? You try to explain to them, like, hey, we need to work to get this kid's study habits on a better, you know, on a better plan or something like that. Nah. It's my fault. It's my fault.
さあ、どんどん
He
行き
doesn't
ま
do
し
his
ょう。
homework. It's my fault. I just don't see that, man. I don't see that. I was an A student in high school. Honors classes all throughout. And my teachers could still find something shitty to say about me. I was quiet and I was very nice. But they would be like, he could do this a little better, you know? It's amazing. Times
あと
change.
少しです。
And you try to tell kids, don't do this. You act like you just told them that their whole life was a lie. Listen, I just need to pay attention more. I is paying attention! Oh my goodness. Not to go on a rant here. Imagine all the shitty like catchphrases you hear in a day, right? Like you live in San Francisco, you live in a city, so I'm sure you hear a lot of crazy stuff, right? You overhear a lot of crazy stuff. But when you work in a school, you hear that shit on a daily basis, year in and year out, and you can make a list of what's new. You know, like what thing the kids are saying that they're going to be overusing and abusing to a level that's just going to piss you off, right? So sometimes what I do is I take it and I throw it right back in their face.
お疲れ様
I
です。
say it just like they do. And they're like, oh, please don't speak like that. You're a teacher. And I said, I just hope that you realize how dumb you sound when you hear me say it. They're like, I know. I said, well, you know. Oh, that's... Here's some of my favorites, right? Swag is awful. Ratchet is just... I don't understand why people use that. I use that a lot now, too, just to piss kids off. But ratchet is one of those things. Oh, you G'd my body. That's another phrase that I hear a lot of. And I'm like, G'd your... Like, you threw a G at my body? What are you trying to say? You grabbed my body? What the fuck are you talking about? And I feel like telling kids how dumb they sound. Right? It's Matt Brick outside. That's kind of old. Trying to cut. Oh, you got me tight. Oh, man. Here's a good one, right? So between two people, there was a discussion. Well, between me and another student, there was a discussion. The discussion was,
はい
hey,
これは
oh, we picked up a new move here. The horseshoe kick, by the way. The discussion was, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Student said, oh,
ありがとうございま
well,
す
I'm going to be reading a book this weekend. It's going to suck. I said, oh, what book are you reading? They go, oh, we're reading Lord of the Flies. Now, I know what Lord of the Flies is about, and if you do, you'd be excited too. But just in case you don't know, Lord of the Flies is about a group of kids that get abandoned on a desert island, and they need to fend for themselves. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty neat premise, right? So I told her that. I said, oh, no, it's a pretty neat premise. It's about kids that end up killing each other and need to fend for themselves. It's really cool. And another kid interjects and goes, oh, you mean like Hunger Games? I was like, no, not like Hunger Games, you wretched child. And as soon as I say, you wretched child, some other person in the back of the room is like, Mister, you saying it wrong. It's Ratchet. And that's when my blood came to a boil. I gave up in the world. I gave up on public education when I heard someone correct me in not using the slang the right way. I said, "Shut up, kid." Now, Spook, you spend 5 minutes in a school again, you'll be like, "Oh, this is what it's like, isn't it?" That old dynamic comes right back. You're just like, "Okay, all right, I get it." Trust me, there's not much of a loop when it comes to these kids. It's an awful subculture that needs to stay hidden from the mainstream media. Because the more it's brought to light, the more you're kind of brought to shake your head. What is it we're supposed to be doing? I kind of lost myself. While airing up books, you must search for Zhu Yinda. Even college kids, I'm sure, for to some extent, are a little bit of a nuisance, because college kids especially feel like they know a lot. You know that freshman year, right? Like, "Oh, I made it to college. I got accepted. I did all this stuff, and now I'm brilliant." Yeah, you're pretentious. You're pretentious. Most of us were that first year, thinking we're smarter than we really are. It's not until you have to fend for yourself and make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner you realize that there's a new meaning to the world that you live in. Oh, man. That it's not all about the honeys and ball. There's a little bit more to your life than that. Make it sound like my life is Basketball Diaries. It's not what happened. My life in high school was fucking sweet, actually. I worked like a bastard. Oh, you know what? I should be going around asking people shit. My life in high school was awesome. I hated living with my mother and my stepfather, so I made money, and I don't want to say got an apartment, but, you know. Yeah. Yeah, that's and how do you explain that to people? You know, especially a kid. You don't. You have to teach through showing, and it's a life lesson. Then they come back, they're like, "Wow, life's different." So I guess for those moments, it's kind of kind of worth it. But even then, I don't know. I'd rather be developing a video game. But anyway, my senior year of high school, I worked, close to 40 hours a week. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I was doing slave labor. And then I worked one day out of the week. I did varsity football, varsity wrestling. I was in the weight room until 5 most times during the week, Monday through Thursday. And I had a girlfriend. And I had a not car payments, so I'd pay for that piece of shit outright. But, insurance payments and stuff like that. And I really had a good sense of responsibility and staying on top of things, because my world was so fragile that if I didn't do the things I needed to, it would just come crumbling apart, and no one was going to help me put it back together. You know what I mean? Okay, we got to ask more people here. I thought this was a trail. And I don't know. When I try to identify with kids who don't get that, it really puts you at a disadvantage, because he found in the 5-star corps. We found ourselves a crew. Willen Shu. Is that like wushu? I try to be sympathetic or apathetic to other people and their issues, but when there's things you want, there's a certain path laid out for you to get them, and although there might be obstacles in the way, you can, work around them, or at least try and identify the people that will help you work around them. I wrote a book called Will and Shoe. Oh, okay, so I gotta go to the library or something. What's this? The Buddha shop. I don't want to be in the Buddha shop. Why are you following that chick? Is that a dude? Rio, are you looking at dudes' asses? Okay, that's where I want to be.
大老武
Nope,
術
nope, 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 nope. So, the moral of that story, as you may or may not be able to tell, is it's that it's difficult to sympathize with people who don't have a sense of you know, importance in their life. Not that they're not important. They don't hold anything important to themselves, you know. School's not important. Family's not important. You know, sports isn't important. The relationships that they have amongst themselves and their friends and their teachers, that's not important. They just kind of drift. And those are the people, there's so many of them. And it's like, it's a staggering amount. They're like wallflowers, you know, dead bodies, just kind of going through the motions. I cannot, for the life of me, hold on, I just need to get the chat back. Cannot, for the life of me, identify with those folks. What did we just find out? Is at Manmo Temple. So Manmo Temple has Willen's shoe. Okay. We can buy moves here. Okay, those are pretty expensive. Can we buy swords? Or spears? No, not really. It's more or less just the moves. Okay. Twin palm thrust. We had that last game. What the we're getting G'd. They're G'ing our bodies right now. We also have another move. We didn't even open that. Did we? Letter to father. I think it automatically taught us that move, but still. Getting my body G'd right now. Speak to this guy. Excuse me, bowl cut? It's the truth, man. It's the truth. I guess that's what I'm more disappointed at. You know, I feel like more kids don't have ambition to do anything. You know, if they did, you can kind of curtail that to help them, but the ones that don't have ambition, you know, talk about inspiration, people who inspire you. It's not really... you don't wake up going, how am I going to inspire people? You just kind of wake up going, you know, all right, how am I going to get through the day and do what I got to do? And sometimes you inspire people, sometimes you don't, but it's not something really you can aspire to do. I guess just by being yourself, but that's not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't write a lesson plan going, okay, and we will inspire children by. That doesn't happen. I think people who make video games kind of inspire people. Again, you know, whether it's intentional or not, it happens. Now this is the Manmo Temple that I'm out, am I not? Let's talk to Manmo Bro over here. Willen shoe. Motherfucker, I moved all them books. You better get me that book. wish they'd let me light a candle. That'd be cool. Do they? Somebody's scrubbing. You don't feed them. Why did they give me the option to ask that? Oh, did she? G my body, G my body. Craziness, craziness, doing what we do, craziness. Shenmue 2, craziness. We out in the yard, Mammo Temple, we working really hard, brushing that granite, brushing that stone, wishing Li Xiao would fucking come home. Li Xiao Tao would fucking come home so she could tell me about Will and Shu. Like, will you let me enter you? Oh, new type of kung fu. I'm gonna make a Shenmue rap by the end of this stream. By the end of this playthrough, a Shenmue rap will come out on iTunes. Check it out. Fuzzy Motion Raps. It's a new YouTube channel I'm making. Yeah, right? Right? That'd be the day. Bop, bop, bop. Yes, I called you, old man. Oh my. Look at this guy just, hey-o! Hey-o! What a surly fuck. For real. Do I have enough money to do anything? 69 bucks. I think I'm gonna keep that amount for as long as I can. It's bothering me you can't see the timestamps. I'll fix that next time. Let me buy some maps.
この辺りの地図か。これは持っていたな。
I lost sight of what I'm doing here. So, Xu Yang knows more about this than we do, and we'd like to talk to her, but unfortunately, we don't know where she is. Let's go ahead and buy a drink, because we can. I buy a Kanda juice.
一本買ってみるか。どれにするか。
That looks like green tea. That looks like coffee. Right there, the anal juice.
これか。
What is this? I got winner!
当たったな。
I have winner!
これか。
I'll get an extra can. Hell yeah.
もう一本だな。
Free, motherfuckers.
これか。
Ah, Haswina! Hell yeah, I'm buying a map. I want to know where I'm going from place to place.
高架台の地図か。後で使えるな。
I don't really have anything to pawn. I could try to buy more toys and see if I can sell the sets, so why don't we do that? Let's see what I need money for right now. I totally forgot about this whole sub part of the game. I mean, there was one day where I was just buying a whole bunch to buy a whole bunch, but unfortunately we never ended up finishing that game, so the collection we ended up getting was not the same. This is actually the same save file that I had from when I was when I played through the original game when I was like 16, which is kind of neat. Oh, we didn't even see that one. My bad. I kept hitting the X button. My B, my B. Get this, right? Neither have I. I've only played through this, the first disc, and then partway through this disc. I stopped somewhere because when I played this, I was in college. Oh, it's Oopa Oopa from that shooter on Sega Master System.
もう少し遊ぶか。もう少し遊ぶか。もう少し遊ぶか。おお、もう少し遊ぶか。もっと続けてみるか。へえ。
I don't think I can buy anymore. I think I'm
やっぱりやめよ
Alright, so now that we're effectively out of money, it's about 4 o'clock. We gotta figure out what to do with ourselves. I don't think we can work. Okay. Get the hell out of the way! Can't you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to find out about the villain shoot. I was just listening to an episode of the 10-Minute Podcast. They talk about religion. So when I hear about Will and Shu, I think of religion. Where Will Sasso's like, I've created a new religion. It's called religion. And he's just using it to get the bitches and the honeys. But at first it sounds like a good idea. I want power! I want power! The dark people are going to help me get the power! And the women! Fuck the girls. We read out of the Book of Will. That's what I'm learning right now. It's like a martial art dedicated to Will Sasso. Right? Oh my god, love those guys. Ooh, can I hit this tree? Wait! These are all topics you should be talking to a little kid about. Excuse me, little boy. Do you know of a part-time job, a place where I can gamble, or possibly a pawn shop? I'm gonna quit before I get put on a list. Yeah, why did they let me do that? It's so bad. Little boy, do you know of a place that I can go for after-hours entertainment? Adult entertainment? Alright, I lost it, but still. Villain Shu? I know, we're just trying to pass time. He's like, nigga, I got kids to feed. He probably was. I've seen Breaking Bad. I know how that shit works. You go to the kid hooks you up with some drugs. They never suspect the kid, do they? But it's always him. That's what this is. This is the Chinese Breaking Bad. I'm witnessing the Chinese Breaking Bad. Okay, there's nothing around the perimeter of the store here. Baby! Shouldn't be on the corner selling crack. It's late. Oh shit. I need to get on that show, man. You know what I'm saying. That's when he came to your town, right? He went to San Francisco, I think, to do that show. Dave Chappelle. So I rolled down the window. It was an old limo, man. Oh, speaking of HBO shows, True Blood's coming out again. I think I might have to sit through the season and watch it. It's the last season. I didn't watch the last season. What was it? Season 8? I used to do an episodic review of that show. And I guess I let trolls kind of take me out of it. A little bit of my own volitions too, because I started to just get tired of the show. But it's the last season. I got to send it off right. Ooh, this little kid. Ooh, this little kid. Yeah. I watched that season and like I was totally all about like the epic Bill versus Eric sort of subplot line, the Billith sort of plot line, that Bill was kind of like this omnipotent creature that, couldn't be tamed or controlled, and he was a wild card, and then, Suki had fallen out of grace with him, and now it was kind of like Suki versus the world, and it was just going to be like a dire meeting between these two forces. But then, like, there were just certain, like, the biggest problem with that show was there's just too many goddamn characters, and after a while, if you don't kill them off, you got to give them all something to do. And half the time when we would switch scenes, that was what it was. It was because we had to give characters something to do. It wasn't because something interesting was happening. It was because, oh, Andy's doing something. Or, now we have to talk about Tara and Eric. And, like, some of these characters shouldn't be alive anymore. You know what I mean? What the hell is, what's-his-face doing? Lafayette. Lafayette's an interesting character, but, he just... when he's not part of the main plot, you don't want to hear about what he's doing, like what he's dressing like. You just want to know about what Bill's up to and what Eric's going to do to stop him and how Suki's involved, and like that was the main plot. And like there's a few other subplots, but so many characters, and they just needed to kill people off. And at a certain point when they didn't, I just kind of got fed up. Suki, I need you. Suki. Yeah, he definitely, yeah, a lot of people like Game of Thrones for that reason. A lot of people like Game of Thrones for that reason. That's the one thing I hear about it. Characters, it's like a revolving door of characters. They just come and they go. It's also good for nudity, too, because if they're not going to be on the show very long, people kind of forget about them, and they're more willing to kind of show what they got. That was definitely one of the character memes for Bill. I remember when I first noticed that about him. I was like, you notice how he drags that name out so much? Next thing you know, people on YouTube are making cartoons about it and shit. It's so funny. Alright. Honestly, we're just waiting for Li Xiao Tao here to be you know, to come back. I gotta get into The Wire. Another show I have actually been enjoying a lot secretly, and I haven't really been talking to too many people about it, but I've just been enjoying it, is The Americans. I don't know if you've been watching that at all, but I think The Americans is a fine TV show. Something's happening every episode. The plot's being moved along. There's not too many characters. People are dying off when they should. And, you know, you're seeing people being broken down to their bare minimum. And then, you know, what comes first, survival or nationalism, patriotism? And that's kind of like the big question. How far are these KGB agents willing to go? Oh, FX. FX is the network for The Americans. FX, or FXX as it may be known now, because FX split into 2 channels, I think. One that's raunchy and one that's not so raunchy. But that's been one of my guilty pleasures this year. I've actually paid to watch that show. I don't have television, but I paid to watch that show on Amazon. It is good. You think to yourself, like, how could that be good? Dude, shit starts happening and you're just like, oh, wow. Yeah, right? Foxy FX. I remember when FX came out, I was like, what happened to Fox? It's like, it's still there, it's just FX. Oh, okay. And then it was FXX. The shit. Got more foxy. There's more foxing in it. Let's pull the switcheroo. Oh, that's a dead end. Why don't I strip for you? They could do that on FXX. They can't do that on FX. FX, they show Disney movies. FXX, hardcore porn. It has to be a distinction. More X's, the more nudity there is. I don't know, I'm just guessing. That might have been the reason they did it. They could have also just, you know, had too many TV shows. I don't know. Could be a possibility. Come on, tell me something, Gumby. I call you that because you don't look like you have teeth. I don't want to talk to you again. Get out of here. Oh. Well, hello there, m'lady. Yeah, none of the cast of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, they don't even wear clothes anymore. They just come out naked. They show dong and everything. It's pretty graphic. Turns out Danny DeVito hasn't been walking on a leg this whole time. It's really his penis. What, you thought that was a leg? I did. Boy, was I wrong. You know what they say about short guys, though? Tall guys are like this. Short guys, boom. And I kind of look like I shot myself in the face. Why do I keep looking up at these planes leaving the country or coming in? I don't know. What is up with that? Do I have like a fixation with planes? Willin Shu is at Manmo Temple. Alright, well here's the problem. Manmo Temple. The library is locked the fuck up. Am I supposed to be breaking into that library? Because I was going to wait till the next day. I'd be very upset to find out that I was supposed to break into that. Some people think of him that way. I enjoy him. He's a funny guy. Danny DeVito and I, we go way back. What was that movie he was in with his wife Rita? The Amazing Story or something like that. It was always on Channel 11, WPIX in New York. It was always on around Christmas because there was that one Christmas story in it where like something magical happened during Christmas, and he always starts the movie off. I think it's the most amazing, the Amazing Story or something like that. Let me in.
閉まってるな。
I will scale the fucking walls to this building if you don't let me in.
明日虫干しの時に。
That's all I had to do? Wake her up and turns into a sexy serenade. Could you open the door for me, baby? Thanks, Shui Han. You're a sweetie, honey. How do you not think that when you hear this music, too? A little quick savey poo. VMUs. Forget cloud storage. Can we go back to these? Can we just go back to these? I mean, I love it.
シュウエイさん、先に休みます。
Uh-oh.
おやすみなさい。
She's upset. Shuhei, are you pissed off with us? Are you upset?
おはようございます。朝ですよ。
ああ。
I think what happens in the game is that if we go to bed late, we wake up later, which makes sense. You know, Rio can't be sleep deprived. He's only 18. You know, he's got to have that beauty sleep. But it's a weird mechanic when they give you the ability to wait outside of a store. Hey, listen, don't be making fun of my VMU. Don't make fun of it.
おはようございます。おはよう。
Let's just low jack everything onto these things. I don't feel safe with the government doing what it does. I want these to come back, except they could be like little flash memory sticks. Maybe they could be the same size, but they could hold like, you know, a terabyte. That'd be awesome. Alright, I gotta start looking for this book now. As I'm bringing them outside. Whoa, that got really complicated. Watch how fast this happened. Was not ready for it. Be totally honest. Was not ready for it. Put it down.
その調子その調子。
That's a good to bring out the next pirate.
頼みます。
Am I supposed to be looking around for this book, though? Let's just quickly peek. I don't see anything worth talking about. I mean, these all just look like JPEGs of pictures, of books. Oh, I found it.
ブリン書。これが主の。鍵がかかってるな。周英さんに聞いてみるか。
Time to move more books, baby.
"その調子で次を頼みます."
I think that's the next game I'm going to play. Whoa! Was not paying attention. I pressed that! Oh my god. I think that's the next game I'm going to play on here. Just gotta wait for the paycheck to come in. Bills are tight, as you can imagine. But I will be getting that game. I'll be playing that very soon. That's one of the games I definitely want to play. I'm trying to think of other games that I'm trying to get into. I'm actually looking into, maybe you'd be able to help me with this. I mean, since I have macOS, oh, I can't wait for the Steam sale either. But since I have macOS, I was looking into possibly getting Windows to run on my computer so that maybe I could play some PC games, you know, like DayZ and stuff, and get in some other servers and play some of those games, because I always feel like I'm missing out on stuff by not having a PC. And instead of buying a PC, I think it'd be better just format part of my hard drive and go with that. So, how would I go about doing that? Do I just like buy like a PC port or like an emulation? Oh, that was easy.
さあ、次をお願いしますよ。
I was looking into a PC for other reasons. I mean, you know, a lot of the capture cards that they make for doing this sort of stuff is on PC. Oh, come on. Let me check. Yeah, Intel Core i5. Yeah, but money's tight. What would be cheaper to do? Would it be cheaper to build a new PC, or would it be cheaper to just part some of my my, what do you call it, my hard drive out to Windows? What does that mean? Boot camp it. Is that the name of the program?
お茶でもいかがです？
ああ、ありがとう。
どうですか、お味？
ああ、うまいよ。
よかった。もう一杯いかがです？
It was a test.
もういいよ。ありがとう。じゃあもう一杯だけ。
I'm gonna look that up then.
へ
え、何か？
え。いや、似てるなと思って。
え、
Who she look like?
誰にです？
猫。
猫？
昔近所に住んでた。
ひどい。私 猫じゃありませんよ。
いや、その目元がちょっと似てると。
同じです。もう知りません。
おい。
いいだ。
お疲れ様です。
あ
全部運べませんでしたね。
あ、すまない。
まあ、あとは明日にしましょう。それじゃ。
Reality bites. Whoa! Alright, so I gotta visit Shuhei. Shuhei. Shuhei! Yoo-hoo! Oh, there she is.
秀英さん、俺に武林書を見せてください。
不倫書？
修験達が書いた本だと聞きました。どうしても確かめたいことが。
ダメよ。
なぜですか？
今のあなたには必要ないわ。
待ってください。お願いします。武林書を。
やってみなさい。
え？
たとえ一枚の落ち葉さえ心を落ち着け集中しない限り掴むことはできない。今のあなたは仇を取ろうと願うあまり気持ちに焦りが生まれている。気を静めて物事の本質を見極めなさい。
物事の本質。
そうすれば落ち葉は簡単に掴めるはず。
This is what I remember. Having to get these fucking things from out of the air. Oh. Gotta focus on one.
くそ。一枚の葉っぱだけを追わないとな。
Whoa, I had it, I had it.
くそ。葉っぱを掴むタイミングさえ分かれば。
Oh, 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 I have it. No, no, do I have it? I got one!
取れた。
コツはつかめたようね。
はい。約束です。武林書。
そんなことではとても気が静まったとは思えないわね。
え？
一度や二度葉をつかめたくらいでは心の焦りは消えない。続けて3回葉をつかめるようになりなさい。
そんな。
その後よ、武林書のことは。いいわね。
続けて3回。
This bitch is crazy.
やるしかないか。
How did I not get that one?
くそ。葉っぱから目をそらしたらダメだな。
Alright, I got one.
取れた。あと2回か。
Oh, it makes a noise when you're close enough.
取れた。
And you could just hit A. That's when you do it.
もう1枚取れば。
Got it! Oh, I could do this all day now. Now that I know what the trick is.
取れた。
Can't touch me, game.
よし。
雑念は消えたようね。でも明鏡止水の境地にはまだ遠いようね。
明鏡止水。
静かなる水面のように心を澄み渡らせること。 心を乱すことなく、ただ己の心にのみ意識を集中する。それが明鏡止水の境地。
心を乱すことなく己の心にのみ。
約束だったわね。
Interesting.
一冊しかない書物だから扱いには気をつけて。
That dress though. Look at this. Probably get Will and Shoot right in the neck. Will and Shoot. Fucking good.
修験達、この本に間違いない。経緯権、五行権を基本とするホッパーの代表的な憲法か。これは超尊名古縁権の伝人。超尊名
超尊名を覚えているな。
蘭亭の言っていた名前だ。
That paper. Listen to this. Scraped across the ground.
この紙は一体。修験達。やはりこの人が親父の死の謎を知っている。これを手がかりに修験達を探すしかない。
I have a bag of Will and Shoe. Alright, we could take a look at that Will and Shoe paper, maybe make some sense of it. It looks like it's written on tracing paper, so we might be able to put it over top of something. And I'm just kind of, I'm thinking out loud here because honestly I don't know what exactly that paper is for. Let's see if we can't make sense of it if we look at it in our inventory. If I could find the damn thing. There it is, Will and Shoe. What are these symbols? I don't know what those symbols are. I should probably talk to people inside the temple. That's right, tell him. Tell him. Otherwise you work yourself to death, Spook. It's no good that way. Life's no good that way. Time for a little R&R, if you know what I mean. Have you ever seen Hot Fuzz? That reminds me of Hot Fuzz. But you don't know how to switch off. You don't know how to switch off. It's always about the job, isn't it then, Tin? He's a maniac, maniac on the floor. Yeah. One of my favorite movies. Yarp. Narp. I love that director. I love that whole... Those guys are just fucking geniuses in my mind. They just make something out of anything. And they're so brilliant, so charismatic, and down to earth too. That's the big thing about, why I gravitate so much to them. They don't have that like elite complex. That's a big turnoff. Try to talk to somebody about their life, about their work, about whatever. Oh, is he? That wildebeest? Probably the only job he could find, poor guy. Looks like a goddamn ogre. Okay, where's the original antique shop? Manmo Antiques. Ho! By the power of Grayskull. Because we sat through 3.5 hours of so-called acting last night, and the kiss was the only realistic or believable thing in it. I'm already in. She goes, please come in. It's like, I'm already in. Alright, where exactly are we heading now? Wise Men Quarter. Antiques, okay. So you didn't help at all. Nice. Thanks so much. You're on your way out. Act accordingly. We're in the Wise Men Quarter, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We're totally in the Wise Men Quarter. That's medicine. Hold on. This really, really hurts.
入ろうがい。
Let me look at the map, you
入ろう
buffoon.
がい。 この辺りの地図か。
Okay, where are we? We are here. There's an antique store. King Ransom Antiques. That doesn't seem too safe, but I'm gonna go in there anyway. China shop. Collect antiques. So many antique stores. I guess when you've got more than like 3,000 years of history, you're gonna have a few antique stores. But what are you gonna do? This really hurts. We don't do something about these kids now, we're gonna be up to our bowls and jugglers. No, that's something, you remind me of all these things that I gotta go to. No, I so want to see that. Of course. Please. It would be too easy for you to... Oh, he comes to San Fran? That's crazy. Where the hell was Collect Antiques? I refuse to watch Godzilla, not because I don't think it's going to be good, but because I'm not a Godzilla fan. And I don't know. I'm sure it's probably a very good movie. And if you're telling me it's a good movie, then it's gotta be a good movie, but there's something about Godzilla movies that just don't, you know, like, they don't grab me like the large monster movies. Oh, they go Godzilla. Like, it's concept to me, you know, but it's not like an hour and a half long movie idea. Oh, that's upsetting to hear. But isn't Walter White in that? Alright, so we got some more information here. We're gonna have to go to the South Carmine Quarter. Talk to Guijan at the Yentin Apartments. Yet again. Yentin seems to be where everything kind of comes to a head. How much you want to bet Guishang or Shuhei, I couldn't think of her name for a second. How much you want to bet Shuhei is the one that put the hit out on our father? And by letting go of our rage, we have to let go of wanting to kill her. How much you want to bet that's how this shit works? I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, that looks like the ghetto. Let's go to it. Oh, he dies then. Damn it! Damn it. And then other people take over. Well, I kind of figured that from the trailer. He's like standing up on a precipice and it's raining. He's like, you don't come in here! And then it just cuts. You can't imagine that ends well for him. He didn't have a gun. South Carmine Quarter, South Carmine Quarter. Load up, there we go. Load up, there we go. Da-da-da. You have no power in these realms. Okay, I'm looking for the wonderful shitty apartments that I live in right now, but I can't seem to find them. That's one of my favorite lines from the Hobbit movies. You shall not pass! The apartments are back here, right? Right? There they are. Yes, I know. This is where I stay. Oh, there's people practicing outside. That might be that woman. Uh-oh. I don't know. I think she was outside. I do. I do. How do I make it behind the building? There's people behind that fence. How come I can't get back there? Okay, maybe she is inside the Yantian apartments. I don't know. What's this? It's the call box? It's really hot up here. I don't have an air conditioning up here. I need to get one. Or a fan or something, because it is just blustery. Really warm. Humid. This problem is humid. That's the bathroom. I don't think I want to be in here. Yeah, don't want to be in here. Whoops.
すいません。ケイカさん。
あんたがい。
すいません、ケイカさん。聞きたいことがあるんです。これ、なんだかわかりますか？
これをどこで？
文部病の書庫で見つけたんです。
Why is her dress flapping? We're indoors.
立ち話もなんだね。入りな。
No sense is being made. Well, you're having yourself a little drinking party.
影な。
このメモ、何かわかるんですか？
茶碗人さ。
茶碗人。
憲法家が同門とだけ情報を交換できるように作った暗号。それが茶碗人さ。
これは、この文字は親父の手紙にも書かれていました。
天は時間を、地は場所を表してるのさ。
Oh,
時
it's a
間と場所。
message.
竜というは。
竜は行動の意味だ。
How funny would that be?
なぜこの言葉がここに？
If she's like, nothing's real, Rio, and you start glitching out.
左端の茶碗から天、竜、地、竜ってね。
Oh, that's easy.
じゃあこれは？
多分修験達の仲間だって示す合図だろうね。
修験たちの仲間。
まずこの形をしっかり覚えな。
はい。
食堂とか酒場とか人の集まる場所で修験達
Oh,
の
it's like
仲間が
spies.
見ていれば合図してくるだろうよ。さあ、私がやったようにやってごらん。まず左端の茶碗から動かしてごらん。そう、そいつを上に持ってくるんだ。
What the hell is this? Oh, the paper.
そう、次は右から2つ目の茶碗だ。そう、そいつを下に持っていくんだ。そうして待つんだよ。そう、その置き方を忘れるんじゃないよ。 危険な合図もあるからね。
Oh my god, I think I would stop and I would run out of this place screaming if she said that. That'd get too meta for me.
わかりました。気をつけます。ありがとうございました。
Oh, time to go to Don Yun Apartments. I don't remember being that late. It must have gotten that late because we got out of that talk with her. Could be wrong. Come on. You getting upset with me, lady?
ノックくらいしなさい。
すみません。
もういいわ。
I'm trying to figure out what's going on right now. He's crying about a picture of a little girl who looks like that girl that's her assistant, but is that her sister? I don't understand. Read that to me. I can't tell what that says, Rio.
シュウエイ、使命。
おはようございます。
おはよ
あ、起きてたんですね。
う。おう。ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだ。
え？
使命って人知ってるか？
使命。
知ってるのか？
Oh,
絶対
got
内緒に
ourselves a
してくれ
secret.
ますか？
おう。
シュウエイさんは幼い頃、孤児院で育てられたんです。
孤児院？
ええ、お兄さんと一緒に。
Oh.
ひょっとして使命というのは兄さんか？
はい。でも、使命さんはある日、突然出て行っちゃって、それっきり。
そんなことが。
私が知ってるのはそれだけです。
そうか。君はどうしてそのことを？
私も同じ孤児院で育ったから。
そうだったのか。
A lot of people at orphanages, huh? Probably because of girls. Families don't want